And so here, the provocative idea that he talks about is that as an African American, he's saying there is no true self consciousness because of the 250 years of genocidal slavery, that this has had a powerfully traumatic effect on African American people to the point where they are not a whole people. They are incomplete. They are um, fractured. They are divided, right? And like all trauma, it's hard to overcome it. And Du Bois basically says it can't be overcome. It's something that has to be that you have to live with as an African American. So in this sense, he's a lot like Ansel Dua in Borderlands, who eventually, by chapter 7, she comes to accept the idea of the Borderlands idea. And Borderlands and double consciousness are very similar conceptual metaphors. So it's something that doesn't go away, is based on a traumatic event that affects a group of people, not just individuals. And in the case of African American culture, it's genocidal slavery, right? The eradication of a people through sexual abuse, through rape, lynching, through labor exploitation, right, over years and years. And this double consciousness is carried, again, provocatively, according to Du Bois, it is carried through the culture of a people, so that even people that did not experience slavery directly, they still will be operative or operating with this this weight. Okay, so there you have that in chapter 1, right? Double consciousness. So again, one of the topics is apply double consciousness to later chapters. So you want to say, how does he show double consciousness or illuminate double consciousness in later chapters? So in chapter 10, he's going to talk about religion, where he's going to show that double consciousness permeates the religion of African American culture. In chapter 11, he'll talk about the passing of his own child, and you'll see on a very personal level between him and his dying child, this idea of double consciousness. And then in chapter 13, the coming of John, you see this operative as well. And then in chapter 14, with music, with the Negro spirituals, he shows again this double consciousness